There's Janet Jackson. We're at 8:37, and Mike Barrett is in the studio. Not just to say hi, but he joins us every Tuesday morning and has for a while with Good Policies with Barrett Insurance. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning to you.
And, yeah, but not as cold as yesterday. This fella that was walking off to start his day this morning, always pleasant, always calls me sir. Anyways.
Well, you're old.
That's
the gray beard. Come on.
Salt and pepper beard.
Yes,
but anyways,
I have one too.
He says, you know what, it's cooler, he says, but at least there's not as much wind out there. Come on, it's January.
I won't disagree. We're down at the Patriots game on Sunday. And, of course, everyone up here is saying, oh, my God, how'd you guys do? I'm like, don't forget, it's warmer down there than it was here. Not a lot, but it was 32 degrees. The wind gusts were pretty good, so it was a little brisk, but doable, manageable. I considered it to be like a ski day. I just wore my layers. So,
well, there's the boys of summer that are baseball, and definitely the boys of winter. I guess we'd call them football players.
Yep.
All right, so we started talking about this. We touched on it with Wes, one of your partners at Northeast Kingdom Cancer Action Network here, coming up a month from, I believe it's this Friday. But anyways, next month we've got
it's February 1st, if I remember right.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah. So less than a month from now, it is the second annual 80s
Third
DJ.
Annual.
Oh, third, okay. 80s DJ dance party coming up to support NEK Cancer Action Network.
Yeah. Should be very exciting. So it's an event where all the proceeds fund at a Northeast Kingdom Cancer Action Network so that we can continue to provide grants for people in the Northeast Kingdom that are fighting cancer. Those who are living in Caledonia, Essex, Orleans County that are diagnosed and under current treatment are eligible to apply for our grants. And it's just incredible how many people we've been able to help and how many more people we want to help and will help as we continue to go. But we need funds to do that. So here's a great fundraiser and a fun time, too. DJ Richard Botaniak is a great guy, jamming out with the 80s songs. Although my wife asked him if he had any Backstreet Boys, saying, he really should have that because they were 80s. And I'm like, no, he's a good 80s DJ. So didn't have any. But $25 a ticket, and it's a great night, a great event. It'll be February 1st at the Moose Lodge in St. Johnsbury. I believe it's from 7 to 11. Ticket sales went on. They opened up for ticket sales on Sunday at 10 a.m., and already 63 tickets have sold. So,
all right. I'm going to a couple of numbers with you here, okay? So the last time I looked at the Facebook page was when they put up a picture of everybody that participates in that could get together in the NEK.
Yeah, we were missing, I think, 3 people.
Yeah. All together in a picture. You said that currently there's, 34 people every month that are being serviced?
On average of over 30 people that we're writing grant checks out to an amount of $250. Just over 30 people a month, and the reason we have that many is because once you are eligible for grant and receive it, you get it for 6 months straight. So every month we add more. So on average, as people trail off, more people are coming on. So it's an average of just over 30 a month. Yeah.
All right. So the other number was in the first and second nights, 80s dance parties for fundraising. You said that some people were purchasing tickets and then handing them right back to you to sell again and over and over and over, which is kind of a cool way to do it.
Yeah, and the ticket sales are online only, so you have to go online to buy them because there'll be a list when you get there. You just give your name. And we've had many people over the years buy tickets that just can't make it. But we did make it years ago, so this was kind of intentional that it was no refunds. If you buy your, here's the example. I already bought my 2 tickets, and then I looked at my schedule, and I'm not going to be around. I'm going to be at business meetings in Austin, Texas that weekend. And so I actually gave my tickets to some other folks. Some of our volunteers, actually, that'll be at the door. I said, hey, take my tickets. So.
And you can make a donation at any time. Any and every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
But what a great night to do it. 80s night, and you talk about me being old with a gray beard. 90s is considered classic music to a lot of our listeners.
Oh, without a doubt. So, so we're looking forward to it. It'll be February 1st, Moose Lodge in St. Johnsbury. Again, proceeds to NEKCAN. Go to NEKCAN.org or check us out on Facebook to learn more.
So. All right. So let's talk insurance here for a bit. Which direction you want to head in?
We're still in a time where people are looking at opportunities for savings, and many people are still continuing to see an increase in cost, especially on their auto insurance. So we've gone through this hard market. We're still in the hard market, although I'm hoping to see a softening trend as we now are into 2025. But that will not help people who are renewing now, who are still being impacted by the rate increases we saw over the past 18 months, especially over the past 6 to 8 months. So people are starting to see increases of $200, $300, $400 in their premiums. Shopping is definitely a good idea. You may be surprised. You may find that even with that increase, you have the best rate, which I'm finding pretty frequently. But the opportunity for savings exists if you have not changed your deductible for a long time. So if you still continue, and we've talked about this recently, it's one I'll probably keep going on for a while. It's an easy way to lose some premium and save some money. So if you have a $100 comprehensive deductible, consider going to $250 or $500. If you have a $250 or $500 collision deductible in your auto, consider going to $1,000. You may be surprised at how much that could impact you, especially if you have multiple vehicles with those deductibles. It may be worth making the change, especially in this day and age where we're all less likely to file the small claims. So,
all right. So we're talking currently about the hard market in the automotive industry, and in our chats over the past couple of years, what caused that was the payouts from insurance companies for, well, we had those raging wildfires, and most recently we've had flooding all over the country. So the more an insurance company has to pay out, the less money they have to bring money back in.
Yeah.
Has this carried over into the residential, like homeowners insurance market as well?
Yes, it's really squeezed that as well. The rates haven't been as significantly impacted, but certainly have gone up, no doubt about that. But another thing on top of that is with the rate increases, we're also seeing that houses are very commonly might be underinsured. And the reason being is that if you had your policy written over 5 years ago, materials and the cost to build a house a lot different at that time. You were looking at maybe less than $200 a square foot for a typical house. Now we're closer to $300 per square foot for a typical house. So you may be a little bit underinsured. So a couple things to look at there. Just do some shopping. If you're finding your rates to be high, you may find that you are with the best company. But through that process, make sure you're looking at the valuation on your home.
So do a valuation and a reevaluation, and do that by reaching out to your agent.
Absolutely. And you can always call us, too. Barrett Insurance at 748-5224. We're right on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. Online, thebarrettagency.com. Google, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Just look for Barrett Insurance Agency.
All right. Tell folks again how they can support NEKCAN.
Yeah, go to NEKCAN.org. You can go to our Facebook page as well. We take donations anytime of any day on both of those sites. And it also has all the information about our 80s dance coming up on February 1st.
And if anybody would like to become part of it, they can use those contacts as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Good policies, magic in the morning, and we're on our way to our hometown minute from Beans Homes.